Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit. Smoking gang, we in this bitch. Yeah, we in this bitch. On the court talking shit. Yeah, we talking shit.
Hey, what's up, y'all? We're back. Kind of got a solo dolo episode today. We're gonna be kind of switching it up on the channels. So we're gonna be start doing like more kind of solo dolo pods. Don't worry, you're still gonna have all types of characters and friends. People gonna pop in and out, but then sometimes it's just gonna be me, just chopping shit. We're kind of just, I don't know, do like a life check-in. No, nobody really gives a shit, but maybe one day I'll look at them. But just gonna kind of go through life, maybe take questions at some point, maybe look at the comments and see kind of what we get from it. But this might be the new little season 2 action, the corner. Kind of see where it goes. But kind of put y'all where I'm at right now. Where we at? Working, still doing good working. Trying not to be degenerate. Trying to stay out them, you know what I mean? But been doing good. Other than that, still working on the music. Got that all on the back end. If you guys looking out for that into the new year, like 2025, I think that's that. I couldn't tell you what the next year is. 2025, I think that January should be a good year for the rollout. Obviously, it's pre-recorded, so be on the lookout for whenever this comes out. But probably gonna crack it with the music. Still be in the stew. Still looking for features. You or your friend, you got somebody that you got an open verse that you want to send me. Keep it to yourself. Nah, you can send it to me. Who knows if I'll look at it. But other than that, kind of just cooling. Just kind of want to talk shit about life. Speaking of life, I feel like I don't want to get too political, but everybody kind of on the Donnie T train, and I'm kind of, I don't know, they're all kind of lizards in my head, but it's a tough call. Because on one side, like, I get it, I'm all ambiguous in the face, so Kamala, I feel you. I feel your pain, sister, but like, pick one. So that's kind of a little frustrating, but then you got the Donnie T Dizzle. He's still moving and grooving. Can't that dance move fire? Got people doing it in touchdowns. So it's like it's hard to stop the Donnie T movement. Couldn't tell you what this nigga's policies is. Couldn't tell you. But the Donnie T train is rolling, and I don't know if people can stop it. Is he gonna? I feel like my boy gonna pull up. He's gonna be like, all right, we're gonna rock third terms. I feel like it's gonna be like a gladiator fight night thing. He's gonna get like the mountain or something from Game of Thrones, and then he's just gonna like have warrior battles, and who can ever take out his warrior is gonna be used president or some shit. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it's gonna switch up. I just don't see Donnie T keeping it the same as it always been. Like, if you know, like, I just don't. Doesn't seem like he'd keep it the same. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot going on. Like, and a lot of it's getting overshadowed by the election, but some of it's like, who cares? Like NBA, who gives a shit? Half these sports teams anymore is who gives a fuck. Like, we got LeBron playing with his goddamn son. Is how long we've been waiting for something magical to happen, and still we here. So it's like, it's hard to care about sports, but then I don't know. There's movies and shit coming on. Like, I saw Foot in the Frame, but like, I saw Stabby's new movie. I fuck with that. I like the Let's Start a Cult. I thought it was funny. I think it was what he said it was. Good, just dumb comedy. Just makes you want to laugh type shit. You don't really want, like, it's not like a movie you're going to be thinking about. Like, it's kind of just more look at something and laugh about it. So, kind of fuck with that aspect. Because, I don't know. I mean, Top's Girls kind of got something going on now. But I think more comedians should be making movies, TV shows. Like, obviously, tires and shit like that. Clearly, it's, I don't know. I think it's great, but then I don't know, because you had the movie like The Machine. I feel like that was a great predecessor for like Let's Start Calling, like these type of tires and things to do now, where like movie execs can trust a stand up or trust a comedy wave to push forward some type of real monetary movement. But I don't know. But then speaking in comedy space, it's like, all right, your boy's trying now. We in the stand up. We at the open mics. We popping out. Catch me at a Helium in St. Louis on a Wednesday. Get you maybe one laugh. I've known to get one or two. I have been known to go up there and bomb. That's also a fact. Go up there, no laughs, but you gotta sit in those. I feel like you gotta earn those because at this point it's like I'm not looking to go out there and laugh because at this point I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't even remember the whole set. Like your boy's still up there reading off the phone, but I feel like the second we get to like the point where we can just bow, we up there kicking them out, and it don't even like feel. It's just like a second nature thing to where you just talking. Because I feel like we can, like when you talk, like I feel like when it comes to stand up, like you can talk and get to a joke, but I feel like I'm gonna do like a Mark Norman where it's like our words are a bit per minute type of deal, to where you can like how many jokes are you really telling type of shit. I just feel like I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I like storytelling comedy, and clear like you've heard me on this podcast. I've been degenerate once or twice. Like I had a couple stories in the cut, but at your moment, boy got 3 minutes, so we kind of gotta get to the point. So yeah, look out for that. I'm after we get this set ironed out over the next like couple months, we're gonna see if we can get some stand up clips going. Maybe put up a set or something on the channel. I don't know. I don't know. Still be on the lookout for music. That'll still be popping up on channels. Just might not be the main thing that's gonna be popping out every Friday, every Monday, like that type of shit. I'll be more looking out for podcasts coming out maybe once, twice a month, a couple stand-up clips once type a month. And then if I'm in the mood, because I'll be dropping teasers on like TikTok, Instagram and shit, and I'm just gonna be kind of feeling out. Whichever like I'm getting reactions on, whoever kind of feeling whatever music I'm putting out there, is like eventually if I feel like it's the right song and it's the right time, then I'm gonna put the video together and then we'll get it out there for the people. But I don't think nobody's too pressed on hearing my music, so we're gonna see what we can do with these jokes in the meantime. But I don't know. But then I also want to let people know, it's like, don't try shit. Like, don't get discouraged from like bullshit or like whatever. It's like, I get like you want friends, you want people to living regular lives, doing regular shit. Like they're not gonna hear it. And so, but like if you got a weird little hobby, you like knitting or fucking, you like painting toy cars, I don't know, you like action figures or some shit, is like, do that shit. Cause like 9 times out of 10, doing the shit that makes you happy is gonna be so much better for you in the long run than doing shit for other people. It's like, don't like take that from me. Like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, because clearly it's like I'm a dude sitting in a room by a green screen talking shit no mic. Like the fuck do I know? But I don't know. I just feel like I'm not the worst example of fucking try it, niggas. Because damn, sitting me, you, and the other 2 people viewing this shit, but we in this bitch trying it. So I don't know. I just feel like people should be trying shit. Especially that's just kind of where I've gotten at with the stand up shit. And then the other thing is sometimes you gotta need to know when to clock out. Sometimes you need to know when maybe this ain't working. Maybe I need to look at it from a different angle. Because I've even like promotion and shit like that, I felt like many times like excuse me, like many times like whatever I'm doing is like I might need to approach this from a different angle, just because I'm not getting the necessary results that I need. But also it's like it's hard to not get hung up on results, because like views and view count results, like all that feels like it matters. Like it feels like it should mean something that we're getting views, or that you got like it should mean something that like people are liking what you're putting out there. But it's also, I feel like people shouldn't get wrapped up in what the people like necessarily. I'm contradicting the fuck out of myself in all these sentences, but I just feel like you should be putting shit out for you. Like if you like it, that's what you want to do, put that shit out there. Like if it gets views, great. If it doesn't, oh well. Like I feel like once again, just keep pushing out the you, and then the people like you eventually will come around, whether it's 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. Like I don't know. I feel like a lot of people just got this thing and like, I need it now. I need it right this second. Why am I not a millionaire now? Why don't I have 100 million views now? Why don't I? Why? It's like it's a lot of whys to like, nigga, kind of shut up and do something. Like I want to hear why you not getting this. Like why are you not working harder? Why are you not? Look at me talking. I'm motivational. Do it. You can't do it. Can't fucking do it. And that's the other crazy part is 90% of these people, you're not gonna be able to do it. It's not gonna work. It's gonna suck. It's gonna look weird. Like even this shit like sucked. It looked weird for the first half. It still kind of looks weird, but like eventually you hope it doesn't suck. But now I'm over here dying. No smoke in me. Straight cold. All congestion. That's so gross. But I don't know. I just think the stand-up shit. Damn, I started at stand-up. But yeah, I just think the stand-up shit, like, we're seeing where it's going right now. It's kind of like, I don't know. It's like kind of one of them things that like I like watched as a kid, listened to as a kid, wasn't like a huge it's gonna be this whole podcast. It's just me coughing into a mic, but I just feel like I was always just a fan of it. Like I never like, cause like I was early, like you listen to Pandora radio and shit, and then like you'll catch like a special or something on like TV or like catch like an old Carlin thing or something. But like I was always like, yeah, like I mean I would seek it out to like listen to it type shit, but like I was never like I never even imagined like going to a comedy show or even like going like or that was even something like attainable like around me. Is that seems insane. Like being like a stand up or like even seeing a stand up show where I'm from is kind of like weird because like this is not a thing. And then like you go through school and life and you're like, I might just be an asshole, but it's like, hey, maybe it's stand up training. Maybe you were making all them bullshit jokes and all them dumb decisions because hey, you need a little lore. You need a little backstory. You need a little something to talk to the people about. If you would just went through life just easy breezy all the way to the stand up, it's like might not have been as great. But I don't know. Stand up just seems like for most people it's like a stage fright thing. It's like I don't want to like talk in front of people. Like that seems like scary or just like impossible. But it's just I don't know. You think about like my head like half shit I do is like anybody's just a fucking person. Like they all go home, pee, poop. They're all just a person. Everybody does human functions every single day. It's like one person's not greater than the other. So it's just like when you put a room full of those people together, it's like yes, you might think these people are like more than you or better than you, but like half the time it's like they'll see whatever you do and then forget about it the next 4 seconds. It's like the things you be so pressed about want nobody to see. It's like they might see it and then not give a fuck. So where I'm at with this is like I'd rather say the shit I want to say and then they either like it, or they don't. It's like that's not really my position to like make people like me type shit. It's like it's just kind of gonna be out there, but the stand-up shit's been fun. I mean, definitely met some interesting characters doing open mics. Just like people from all ages, just shit you wouldn't expect. Like I don't even know, like just like people up there to 80 to like kid, not kids, because clearly just Jesus, no Epstein's in the club, but like you talking about some like 18-year-old kid, like 17-year-old kid going up there just trying shit, and it's like, but it makes me wonder, like, damn, I wish I would have had that type of intuition when I was that young to want to do that shit. Not that I'm that old, but like looking at 30, but it's not that bad. But it is like I wish I would have had that inclination to like try that shit when I was younger. But then it's like half of you makes me like, thank God I didn't, because like imagine what the fuck I would have said. It's like you ain't got, because as a kid, I mean, I feel like it's just hard to have a point of view that's worth the fuck, because like the fuck do you know? Like, what have you gone through that like means any fucking thing? And it's like the only kids who like I'll take advice from is like orphans, like type shit. It's like, all right, you've been through something, like makes sense, but it's just I don't know. That shit does seem interesting, but I don't know. Like I said, open mics, Helium Comedy Club is where I'm rocking out at. Gonna try to been doing 2 spots a month. Trying to get up more in January. Think I'm gonna pop up there on Mondays. Think there's a spot or two, and then maybe pop at there's a 10 o'clock spot after Helium on Wednesdays. I might be popping out too. That we try those too, but I don't know. So far we're about 5-6 open mics in. Been fun. I haven't hated it yet. I haven't cried leaving the stage yet. I have. Hold on. I have already said regrettable things, and I feel like that's just comes with the territories. Like some jokes hit, some jokes don't, but like some, like I can tell you about one. I feel one like it just I don't feel like I was the person, or like it wasn't built yet to the potential that it could be. Because I mean, I'm gonna still try to explain it here, and I'm probably gonna get like I'm a racist comments because it makes sense, but I don't know how to make this funny, but it's for some reason it makes me giggle as like a premise. Is just that, and mind you, as I'm telling this premise, like we're in St. Louis, front row, family of black people, probably about 8 or 9 people, and then rest crowd open micers, 1 or 2 like dates and some shit. But a whole black family front of the crowd staring at me. So it's like I already know I'm going in with this joke at the end of it, and this was my set where I was like, I'm just gonna try a couple different things and kind of see which joke lands. Like they were kind of just quick shit, but I just knew. I knew going on the stage that it was kind of a test, I guess, for me to just see if I had the balls to walk on the stage and just say this to these people's face, and I did it. So like that was kudos to me, but I just don't like after I said it and my set got over, like I walked from the stage to like out the door. Like I was in my car within 30 seconds and just like, why the fuck did I say that? Why did I do that to those people? No one seemed to enjoy that. But that's the thing is like, because the first half of the set, I had them going. This is probably like third open mic, maybe third or fourth. Like first couple they liked, and even if they didn't like the premise, that like how I came off the premise, like that was some dumb shit. Like they kind of liked that part after, so I was kind of cool with that. But then I get to the end, and I have to look at these people, and my premise is that black people and monkeys react to magic the same, and that's crazy. I understand it's a crazy premise to have. It's fucking, it's racist, it's mean, it's just I understand, it's bad, but I could be funny in the right context. So I don't think I brought it up right. So I'm up there talking about it, and that I said what I just said, and then I proceed to be like, cause like, show niggas magic tricks, they fuck, oh shit, what the fuck, you white devil, that type of shit, like call him a sorcerer and all type of shit. And just my head, like if you've ever seen, which it's like you have to give context, how am I gonna show people this video of, like I've clearly seen the video, I don't know how many other people have seen this video, but it's videos of people doing magic tricks for monkeys. I'm just saying they scream and laugh and run away too. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying is they both scream, laugh, and run away. And I just saw the thing. I understand it's racist. That's what I'm trying to make. But I don't know, y'all understand or don't, but they probably ain't. But then when you say that and then proceed to go, oh yeah, they're both like, oh shit. And like I fell into monkey noises. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing monkey noises at the top of the stage? Why am I doing monkey noise? Like that was gonna make it better. Like, Nick, what are you doing? But like that is the case. Like, yes, that went bad at the end. Like that was not going well then. But it's like I still felt like it was for something, if that made sense. But that one definitely it didn't. That one didn't feel right. Like I just felt mean. I was like, I'm bad. Like I thought it was funny. Maybe one other person did, but like, god damn, I know those 8 or 9 people did not think that shit was funny. But hey, sometimes you gotta have that. But yeah, that's kind of where I've been at with stand up. The last couple, I'm like, what did I say, 4 or 5? Yeah, something like 4 or 5 now. The last like 2, I've kind of got a set together. I've kind of just been going through it. Like the first time I did the set, kind of got the last I wanted, but didn't necessarily say it the way I wanted to. So like that was kind of frustrating. Not frustrating, but just difficult because like I'm trying to work through the set as I'm doing it. And like I was wanting to say things certain ways, and then they just end up coming out differently as I read them on stage. But then the second time I did the set, it seemed that like I had a little more handle on it because I kind of remembered some of it, not all of it, but like I was able to like look away from it a little more than the last time. So now I'm kind of saying it more in the cadence that I want to. I was kind of a little slower with it, kind of giving them the pause that, not like a pause like after jokes so we're like, hey, give me a laugh, but just kind of like breathing pause because like I have a tendency like just to talk and not breathe in between sentences. So like that could be a problem too. But I feel starting to feel good with the set. I feel like if I get this nice 3-minute set put together, I feel like I can work. But at least I remember this 3 minutes. I feel like it'll be a good, because like it's a good introduction to me. It's just talking loud, ambiguous in the face, like not know what race I am, that type of thing. And it's like those things, like, they're easy to look at and be like, okay, I can associate. Like, it's not too far of a stretch to where, like, you're giving me your opinion on something and not, like, I got to follow your opinion on it. I'm kind of like, you're just telling me what I'm looking at, and, like, you're telling me the things I'm looking at and, like, I don't know. But, so I feel like that's just been kind of like a good introduction. And then I'm going to kind of use that to, like, splinter off into other things. Like, have that as, like, a solid foundation, but maybe have that start as like the beginning of my 10, or like be able to use that, or like go into that, but then be able to branch off into some crowd work, or be able to like do different things within the confines of like what I'm saying. Cause I don't want to get too like too like constrictive with my set. Like I want to be able to make sure, like, if I feel like just making fun of like a fucking person with a top hat in the middle of the crowd, like I have the ability to do that. Like I don't want to feel like I'm too like one in the set. Like I just want, I don't know. But that's the other thing is like I ask people at the clubs and shit, but it's also like who the fuck you ask about this shit? Like, hey, I'm trying to be a stand-up. What am I gonna email 20 comedians? And I don't know. But that's the other thing is like I'm just starting. Like, yeah, I think we're 2 months in, four open mics in, 4 or 5 open mics in. It's like, all right, it's a start, and then it's a lot of these people being there, see them 10, 15 years, you're like, all right, and then they're not really going nowhere. It's like, damn, it's like, is that what I'm looking at for the rest of this time? But then you see other people come in, it's like they've been doing it for 7, 8 years, but like maybe they had like a break in like the first 2 or 3 years and like came back to it later in life, or like do that type of thing. And them type of people tell me that, hey, stay with it, because like I wish I never would have stopped. It's like I feel like people that stop is what made, but then I don't know. But then that's the other thing is I'm just doing it for fun. Like I just kind of like go in front of these people and talking shit. Like I'm not really doing it necessarily to get like spots or to get make money off this shit. It's like I'd probably be perfectly fine doing open mics the rest of the time. Like it's fun enough for me, but I don't know. You always want to be like open minded to doing other things and see where it goes. And hopefully at some point, like we might have a stand up come on here, or somebody try to pop up in the podcast and talk shit with y'all. But we're just cruising on this journey. That sounds so dumb. Cruising on this journey, really trying to fight through life. Like it's not that serious. Like I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass who did dumbass things for a real long time. Now straighten it out. Now you're trying to just do dumbass things in like the legal way. Like I'm trying to do like dumbass shit that like doesn't put you in jail and shit. It's just like let's take a little safety risk instead of like life risk, if that makes sense. But I don't know. I think it's I don't know, at least staying them, that shit's been fun. And then kind of bringing it back with like the music and shit. It's like with like the music and shit, it just seems I feel like music used to be my real passion. Like it still is my passion, but it was more my main focus for things I wanted to do. Like I was really like trying to look at doing shows and like trying to get, I don't know, spots on the rate, like trying to send in songs for like radio spots or like things like that, or like trying to just different playlists, or like trying to reach out to different A&R. Like just like I love making music. I think getting on the computer, loading up Pro Tools, finding that beat that you like and just rocking out on it is just something about it. Just it like there's just there's things in life you do where you're just like, all right, this feels right. Like something about it, like it's either the way how easy it is for you, or just how like it just seems like, I don't know. And that's not to get, it's like you also have to fucking do hours and hours and hours on YouTube to fucking even look at Pro Tools the fucking right way. But I don't know. I just feel like the music is not that it's taking a back burner on what I got going on in life. I just feel like it's just been more my pastime recently, and like I think I've enjoyed it a little more doing it that way. Because before I was really trying to do this like one song a month thing, and it was just it's getting to a point where I think it was just being overwhelming with just trying to push out a song a month. And then because I didn't have all the music loaded up for like the year, I only had like half the year done. And I was like trying to push promos and stuff like through the whole time, and like do a promo every day, which is fine if you're like, you have like a loaded up promos like ready to go. But like I'm making the promo like every single day. I'm making a new promo for the next day, and it's like that. It's coming to a point where it's it's not sustainable. And it's like it would be sustainable if like I had, God forbid, somebody else doing it, but it's not sustainable as one person with what I got going on in life. It was just taking a lot of time. And so that's kind of where I'm just like with the music, I just kind of like I've been making like I got 12, 13 songs right now that I just got sitting there just waiting to go out. But I just want, and which that's not even like a lie, it's just what I put together in these last couple months. It's just as like singles that I just want to roll out because I just kind of want to just dump it out there and just let it hit the water. And if it swims, it swims. If it sinks, it sinks. It's like I'm not really gonna be looking too much into it or looking too much at like numbers and all that type of shit. Like it just seems, I don't know. And just I don't know, music business, it just seems real like I don't know if it's something I would want to be in for the rest of my life. That would make sense. Just to be in that like the music thing where I'm trying to get a label or I'm trying to be like independent or I'm trying to like and once again it's like no matter what I'm doing, clearly I'm like I might have to build a following, like get people to give a fuck. But it's just like I don't know if I was gonna necessarily have my whole heart in doing it with fucking just music. Like I feel like doing it this way to where like I have a couple different outlets to kind of get all this shit out. I feel like it's a little better for me to do it. And then just the way I put music, I might just end up being a little more sporadic. It's just how it's gonna be. Like I'll be dropping teasers and shit, but then like you'll see dates, you'll see shit come out. Like you'll see things. It's not like I'm gonna cut it off for the year like I have been. Definitely we're gonna have a rollout in January, but it's just it's not gonna be the same everyday thing that it used to be. It's gonna be a little more low key with the music, a little more just as it comes out, and you might just end up seeing more Sato clips, maybe more clips from Pod, maybe different. I don't know. Maybe we start doing like I don't know. I'm not really a day in the life type of nigga. Like my life's not that exciting. I mean, it used to be, but it's like you can't record that shit, so it's like it's not. I don't know. I'm just not I ain't Logan Paul. I ain't no vlogger, but I do think a couple of these people can get these jokes. I might start popping the shit back on Instagram with just the random premises, just kind of see what people think and maybe kind of work some shit out that way. But then other than that, I'm kind of just might gonna be doing a lot of this shit. Just gonna be cooling, kicking on the pot, trying to do some dumb shit. But other than that, I don't know. I'm just trying. We'll see. We're gonna try to put out a pod a month. We're gonna try to put out a song every once in a while. I'm gonna try to, after I get this set done and get to a point where I like it and I think I can go up there confidently and kind of get it ironed out. You'll probably see that maybe next 2, 3 months, 4 months. Once I get that ironed up, I'll probably start trying to post maybe a clip a week type deal, kind of get that thing rolling, and then kind of just get like music be more like just like teasers, like live shit, like fit pics, that type of, I don't know, bullshit. But it's I don't know. It'll be different for sure. Like I definitely think the way I'm gonna go about this New Year, it's gonna be new. It's gonna be new. I'll at least say it that way. But other than that, what's going on in life with the corner with Smokey, little check-in episode. It's not life's great. It's not bad. Still kicking the spot, still rocking the spot. We dog still running around, still big, still fat. But not obese. He's not. I call him fat because I love him, not because it's a medical issue. But other than that, we can talk about this. Hopefully, whenever this comes out, because it's all pre-recorded, that I will be engaged. Me and the old lady, the old girl, the woman in my life. Me and got to that point. You gotta pop the question. Hopefully, we're gonna go take her to the Chi-Town this weekend. We're gonna go do all the Christmas festivities, all the snow shit. I know watch her pop up at home while I'm talking to us and shit, but do all the snow festivities and let that crack off. I think it'll be cool. She likes the wintertime like festivities, all that Christmas stuff. So I'll have her up there. We'll be doing all the Pinterest activities for the weekend. We'll be doing all that. One day I'm gonna pop the question, or one of the days, like I'm saying, I just Who knows? She could be in the room anytime. She got it bugged. But I yeah, I think it'll go great. I think she'll like it. So hopefully when we get to this next episode, your boy might be locked down. I'll be locked up. But for the most part, yeah, we been chilling. We've been good. Hopefully proposal goes all well. So say yes, we'll go hoorah and right off into the sunset. And that'll be that. But it's shit, you want to talk about that? It's like people don't get it twisted. I don't say all that like our life has been beautiful and it's great. It's like I love her. Our life's been beautiful. I have nothing to complain about when it comes to her. But it's always I ask people in the tank because I've been asking for advice. I'm asking just older people just what they think and like of marriage and life and like how to go about it. And it's not like we've been in a relationship for 5 years now. It's not like marriage is gonna necessarily change that by any means. Like we're not gonna wake up the next day feel like new people type shit. But I do feel like just going. That's now you for the rest of the time being. I mean, for as far as the vows and all that say, like that's you for the rest of the time. But I don't know, but I don't know, a lot of people just been telling me like just communication, just listen, just be there. Like one barbers tell me just try not to go to bed angry. I know, which is just hard. I understand that because like I understand the most because like I'm an asshole, so it's like you try not to piss her off, you try not to be a dickhead, but things happen, life happens, but that's the thing I feel like these people are talking about. It's like you gotta communicate, you gotta work through that, you gotta do what you do, but it's also you gotta do that if you like you gotta really love that person, you gotta really want the love or really want like what y'all have to like fight for it. Because if it's not something you're willing to like be there for, do like whatever for, it's like I don't know if that's you. But as far as I can go, I was like, I know that's me. Like I'll do whatever to like make sure it's all good at the end of the day. Like push your ego, and that's the other thing. A lot of these like dudes gotta do is like half these arguments got to just push that ego to the side. It's like I get it. You want to be right. I get it. I want to be right as a motherfucker all the time, but sometimes the best way you can be right is just saying you wrong. Nigga, who are you? I don't say shit like that, but I am dead ass. Like sometimes that is the best thing you can do is just be I'm wrong. I didn't just maybe if you don't necessarily feel you wrong for right, is try to I don't know, because it's hard for me too. It's just try to put like it sounds so cliche and dumb, but it's just like really do try to put yourself in the other person's shoes. It's like try to as much because I feel like a lot of these arguments like you'll get off topic, you'll get heated, you'll start arguing about something else. But it's like if you really put yourself in the position of the other person to sit there and be like, okay, let me really think about why they would feel like that, or like let me really think about why they would look at what I was doing here, and like look at like because you might be doing shit you don't even think's a problem, but then come to find out it's like something's been a problem for a while. It's just you ain't noticed it, but she's been the one to bring it. So it's like you gotta kind of put your ego aside and go, sometimes I'm not the greatest, sometimes I'm not the best, and I gotta accept that fact and be able to understand where you're working from and be able to understand that yes, I do see what you're saying, and that those are things, or like I don't even know what I'm gonna say, but it's like I do see what you're saying. Because I feel like people they like just want to get to one side or the other of an argument, and like they don't want to come to like the middle to really look at it from both sides. And I feel like half the time both people just need to come to the middle and just look at it from each other's sides and then go from there. But some people I feel like they just get stuck in their own way, and maybe that's stubbornness and once again ego that can just make you stay like that, which I find can be unhealthy. But like I was saying, I guess that was all a tangent off of just communication and just trying. If I'm being real honest, like half the time it's just like because niggas don't be giving a fuck. It's like, so all right, if you just gonna be just trying shit and not giving a fuck, it's just like how I don't know how you gonna feel like because you can't every time you like something come every time you get an argument. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I fuck what she's saying. I ain't listening. Fuck it. I ain't doing nothing. It's like, well, how are you gonna expect anyone give a fuck? if every time there's some emotion or every time there's some conflict, you just shutting off. It's like, there's got to be some type of something that's behind you that makes you want to do these things. Hey, yo. But I don't even really know where I'm going with that. But I don't know. I guess I've just been trying to take advice from everybody. Like, I even just like her parents, my parents, just old people at work, just my barber. I mean, I've asked just anybody just what they thought. Because, I mean, I don't know. It's just me being nervous or just, because it's not one of them things where like, I think she's going to say yes. Been together for a while. It'd be kind of weird she didn't, but you never know. She could say no. It's good, but I don't know. But then I just think the whole situation just comes with a feeling of nervousness, just because it is the next step or is a part of life that people go through is a big turning point, I feel like, in most people's lives. This is the person you're choosing to spend the rest of your life with. And so I feel like there is probably some level of anxiety or nervousness or whatever you want to call with it that just going to come with it in general. So, but I felt like, I don't know, our whole itinerary for the weekend's like planned out every hour. So it's not like I'm confident in all the things I got planned. It's just more that you gotta go out there and do it. You got the plan. Now it's game time. Gotta go out there and play. But then that's the other thing. It's like shit gets serious. It's like that is so gay. It's like serious conversation is so gay. It's like you want to have a serious conversation about love. Like, that's homosexual. But I don't know. Jokes are kind of how I cope with it. But it is serious. You should go out there and I'm a 26-year-old dude. It's like, you think, I don't know. I get it. It's cool to be out there. You think it's all right. I'm young looking dude. I'm cool. I'm going to go out here, get all these women. Life's going to be great. It might be. It'd be great for a while. You have fun. You do whatever. But at some point, you're going to get tired of coming home every day to just nobody. You just coming home every day to just a mirror or some pet. And it's like, don't get me wrong. You have a pet. They can give you purpose in life. But there is I can tell you from shit, there's a difference between coming home every day to where you think it's like, all right, that you just in that lifestyle. You think that type of thing is just, okay, dude, let's fucking talk to all these women, do all these things. And you think that's fine, but then you will come home and like you're the only one there. It's like none of them. They don't really care for you. They're not really out there trying to like help you or get you back on your feet. Like no, they don't really give a fuck. Like they're there for a good time, and like so are you. So it's like don't get that part twisted out. But so it's like you can't tell me that, which I understand. Some dudes get stuck in it because that's the bachelor lifestyle or whatever. And it's great. But you some lonely motherfuckers. I'll tell you that right now. You some lonely motherfuckers. Because I don't know, just as a man, there's something that feels good about coming home to a woman that loves you, or coming home in this day and age to a man that loves you, to whoever that loves you, and knowing that, and just being like, that's mine. I come home every day. This is the woman that loves me. This is the house I take care of. These are, I don't know. I feel like those are the things in life that should be giving you some type of motivation to do the rest of your life, or should be giving you some type of urge to want to go out there and be better, and do all these things. It's like, I don't know. And it did. It took me a little, but that's the thing. It's like, when you're acting like that, I feel like that's a real high school, like, young mentality to be just out there and think you don't need nobody for you. You can do it all on your own. You don't need nobody and all that rah-rah. It's like, granted, you might do great. You might live it up. You might get rich. You might do it all. Cool. But I would rather be the brokest motherfucker with all the people around me that love me than be the richest motherfucker in the world with no one around me. It's like, I don't know. But some people ain't like it. Some people like money. And I get it. Money gets you a lot of shit. Money can get you some shit. But it's like, it can't get you that. It can't get you, you can try, you can go buy a Russian bride and do whatever the fuck, but it's not going to really give you somebody that gives a fuck about you. It's like, you got to give a fuck about somebody for them to give a fuck about you. And then, so when you out here just being cool and just not giving a fuck about nobody, it's just, I don't see how that's a lifestyle that can just sustain. But then there's some niggas who do both. So who am I? But, and that's the other crazy part is that you got niggas out here that whole girls. Niggas have a whole girl, still be trying to act like it. Still be trying to act like they be out here getting pussy. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, my nigga, I know you have a girl. You go home and she feeds you dinner every night. You still at work talking about, oh, I get pussy. I can get pussy when I want to. Shut up. No, you cannot. You ain't got pussy in 15 years. What are we talking about? And then that's the other thing is niggas be talking about getting pussy like they did back when they were in high school. And now they grown and divorced that now they going to get the same type. But it's like, you can't act like a high schooler and get put, because that's where some of these niggas' head is stuck in, is being in high school and thinking you can Snapchat bitches and that's how we gonna get the pussy. I'm gonna tell you right now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm telling you right now, as like a 25, 26-year-old, you not getting the pussy off no Snapchat. Like I feel, and you might with all these apps and all these things, but I just feel like you 9 times out of 10 to close the deal, just bro, you gotta meet them in person. You gotta do something like in person, like just walk up and talk to a fucking female. And that female is crazy, but I feel like that's half the problem is like no one really wants to walk up to each other and have an actual conversation. Everybody wants to hide behind a phone or a thing or like whatever the fuck am I doing hiding behind this motherfucker. But y'all get what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know. But then it makes me like, I'm happy for what I got because like dating is right now. I can't imagine just going out on like a dating site now or like just going out to a bar and just like trying to meet a girl. Like that type of shit's so dead for me that like I wouldn't let y'all know like me and my girl don't work out. Like don't expect me ever to have a wife again. Like I'm gonna die like a monk. Like I'm not. You tell me I gotta do all that over again. We gotta restart all that over again. You tell me I gotta go pick out curtains with a new bit. No, I'm not. No, we're not. I'm not doing that. No. You know how long I stood in the goddamn house? Do you know how long I stood in the Menards and looked at fucking rugs for? And you think I want to do that with a new one? No, you're fucking insane. This is one and done. I hope. I have all my eggs are in this basket. I hope it works. Love her. It's gonna be great. But because God willing, if it's not, we're clocking out. This podcast is gonna get a lot weirder. It's gonna be monks. I'm being here meditating. You're just gonna catch me floating on this bitch. It's gonna be different. But nah. But yeah, love her. Hopefully, engagement goes well. She'll get the ring, and then we'll be married. I'll get that medal on my finger. But, and that's the other thing is like, I don't know how y'all feel out there, but it's like, how do you not lose a ring? It's like, I watched my girl lose 5 to 6 rings a month, and you thinking I'm just not just going to give her this expensive one, and that's her losing. Never mind you, like, I'm in possession of it now until it goes to her, so now I'm just responsible for losing this tiny ass thing. It's like, like my girl's finger's that big. That would be ginormous. Like I'm marrying Bertha, but it don't make sense. One person told me, she's like, all right, tie the ring to a string and then tie that to the inside of your pocket. I'm like, all right, that's not bad, but it's just like, what do I do? Duct tape it to my chest? It's like, I don't feel safe with it in my pocket. I feel like there's going to be like a Spider-Man 3 situation. I feel like we're going to be like flying through the air trying to catch it. I don't know. And that part makes me more nervous maybe than the whole engagement is just losing a tiny piece of fucking gold. But I think that's more due to like my OCD than anything. But that shit, yeah, that shit wild. And then also, I can tell y'all, but that's kind of funny. If you go, like, when you buy a ring, just understand who you buying it from. Like, go to a couple different jewelers. Really feel the places out. Because I can tell you some of these places, like, I walked into one place, and mind you, couldn't walk in because door's locked. So you had to knock on the door. But no, it's not knock. What is it? A Ring doorbell glued to the glass. So, not a great start. Wasn't feeling it. And then you walk in there. We got about 2 workers, both over the age of 85. And then one person who owns the store, and this man's like 45. So you walking me around this place. Mind you, not telling me anything. Talking about just look at the cases. Like, clearly, like, you think I know what the fuck I'm looking at? I came here with like a list of directions from her friends. Click, you follow this list, bitch. I don't know what I'm looking for. So then you got me walking around here, and now you taking off for like different stuff. And now I'm just like, it was just giving me front vibes. Like this, it just all seemed like some big hoorah for some Mexican cartel. So I don't know. That one threw me off. But then that one I ended up buying the ring from, like they seem chill. Regular people. You got your nice ladies in there. You got everybody's dressed well. You got this goddamn poodle walking around. Come on now. Fancy dog shit. And so that seemed like a little better environment, a little more open floor plan, a little more lighting, if you know what I mean. But that shit, I feel like can get scary too. Because be careful with who you out there getting your rings and shit from. Because these jewelers be fucking up. But no, with them, all went well. But yeah, like I was saying, jewelers, they can get a little iffy. But I don't know. With the whole wedding thing, I'm kind of like, I get we're supposed to get a wedding ring, but like, how does the world feel about a wedding Cuban? Like, I pop out with the gold chain with the motherfucking like engraved like date on it or something, because I'm not a big ring guy. Like, I'm not a ring guy. Like, you see, like, I got bags in my hands, like, it's shit. I don't know. I feel like it'd look weird. I don't know. I'm also not a big jewelry guy. I mean, I don't know. I used to throw on chain shit back in the day, but like more. Let's try that. An engagement watch. We can do engagement rollies, a little engagement. You know what I mean? Little engagement Richards. But that's what I'm saying. It's just I don't. I mean, there's probably some rhyme or reason behind why it's a ring and the bond and blah 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 blah. But you're not gonna tell me little VVS's on the neck would make you feel better. But I don't know. I guess then you'd have everybody walking around looking like Gucci, and it'd be a bad look. But this kind of more of a check-in episode. I kind of want to let y'all know where I've been at with just music and shit, and I've just been starting the stand-up journey, and we're kind of I'm just gonna take y'all on the road with that. We're just gonna, as y'all see clips, and then this will kind of be like maybe think of it as like behind the scenes or behind the comic, what he thinks about shit. And I might end up like getting to a point where like I'll bring up clips and I'll talk about them, or we'll start bringing up like events or certain clips see on the internet, and we start talking about those. But this might kind of be a new flavor as we roll out this new year. You'll expect to see a lot of me. It's gonna be a lot of this face. No, you won't like it. Might listen. It's gonna be a couple people popping in every once in a while. Come on, talk shit with me, smoke one down. I don't know. I feel like we talk about a couple things. Talk about life, love, music, ups and downs. I don't know. I just want to give people a kind of perspective of what I'm working with. And so if you ever, sounds like a dumb motivational speech, but if you ever like, whatever the fuck it is you want to do, you want to go fucking make belt buckles or whatever the fuck, is like, bro, if I can fucking try this dumb shit every day, it's like you can do whatever the fuck was hard for you. Like, you can go do whatever the fuck. Like, this, if anything, like, this should be your thing, and like, okay, this is not that bad. Like, this shit is not that hard. But maybe you look at this and you go, it's real fucking up. Looks pretty fucking hard. I don't know. But we're gonna be ruling. We're gonna be moving. We're gonna be grooving. I hope to see y'all on the next episode. Maybe more clips, maybe more music, maybe another person who knows. But it's kind of gonna be, like I said, the flavor of the new year is gonna just be a lot of Ethan and a lot of just dumb thoughts. A lot of this. It's a lot of me talking shit. It's not. I wouldn't really come here to see a great view on the world, because I don't. It's kind of a fuck. I'm not really rooting for nobody. So we're just kind of going to see where it all plays out. But hopefully y'all don't. But we'll see what the new year has for us, and we're gonna keep it moving. So y'all stay alive out there, or don't. Maybe, but I don't know. You can't. I don't think you said it on YouTube. Man, that's not the best closing statement. Is live your life, or don't, and just jump off a bridge. That's cool too. But I don't know. You can tell I really love doing outros. Love it. Cause I don't want to leave you guys. I think it's bad. But shut up. But I think it's about all I got for y'all today. Look out for the stand-up. Look out for new episodes of the podcast. Look out for music dropping sporadically, and wish your boy luck on this engagement, because hopefully it all goes good. But y'all can catch us. Like, it's not just me sitting here talking shit to myself. But you can catch me probably next episode on the corner. And yeah, we'll be here. Oh yeah, and you can also catch me Helium Wednesdays, 8:30 every other Wednesday. That's kind of, don't go. God, I hope no one sees this. If anyone shows up from the podcast, don't tell me. But like the one person that watches is gonna show up. But yeah, it's kind of been a long outro, but appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe, do all the fun shit. I will catch y'all on the next episode of The Corner. Peace.